We always love talking about how not everyone is a fan of gold, right? I mean, Warren Buffett, he's probably the most famous, one of the best investors, if not the best investor of all time. He never liked gold. So why didn't Buffett like gold? Why do some dislike it and then sort of argue on both sides?
And I was kind of in that camp for a long time too. Basically, it's because gold doesn't produce anything. It doesn't do anything. It's not a company that's producing widgets and giving investors dividends and rebuying shares. So it's not really involved in sort of the wealth generation machine. Despite all that, gold has continued to do very well. I think we were looking at a stat earlier since the 70s. It's up about 8% per year. Since 1971. So despite, some of the challenges of not really producing any cash flow, the way things have worked out, gold's done very well. I was looking at a stat since the inception of the very first gold ETF, exchange traded fund. The ticker on that is GLD. That launched in 2004. Gold has actually outperformed the S&P over that same time frame, which goes against conventional wisdom.
So where gold has technically outperformed the S&P 500, when you sent that stat to me, it's like, no way, that gold would be better than the S&P 500. But in that, '04 to today lies the answer to why it would do that, which is number one, you have '08 and '09, and then you had COVID. In 2020. It shines in these years of heavy volatility, of heavy uncertainty, of monetary issues and fiscal issues that we're seeing. You're starting to get a feel for it because in 1979, during the inflation and energy crisis, it's up 126%. 2020 was up 27% in 2020. So you get the idea that during those crises is when gold really, really stands out. And so tell us about 2025. So why is 2025 on that list now of some of the best performing years for gold?
A number of factors are going on. Geopolitical uncertainty. You have our national debt has increased about $2 trillion just this year alone. The Fed is cutting rates. That's kind of related to the sort of inflation trade. As rates go down, generally the dollar decreases. And so that's, again, another bullish point for gold.